Earlier on in the day, in the afternoon, it's about, according to the clock on the wall, I say 9:42-ish. But earlier on in the afternoon, I've been made aware that this gym that I could be working at definitely does want to take me on board to work there for maybe an hour to 90 minutes. And they just want to take me through some basic things here and there that I'd be doing on the shift. So on this day, on the 4th of August, right now, I'm filming on the 28th, I think. It'll be obvious. I'll put the date in the title of this video, so even if it's not, it will be obvious when I'm filming this. On the 4th of August, I'm going to be going back there in preparation for the move to further understand how to get by, where certain things are, the basic things like the supermarket and more exercise parks. I've spoken about this before, and that video either came out around about the time I'm filming this, or it would have come out fairly recently when I've uploaded this video. And in the video, I spoke about the fact that I recently found 2 exercise parks that I would be interested in going to. But oh no, actually no, that is relevant. So what I was gonna say is, a part of me, what I want to do for the day that I go to the gym is go to those, just find those 2 calisthenics parks, film there for a bit for the both of them, in the same way that I filmed the footage of the first calisthenics park that I filmed ever on this channel, but not the first one I ever been to. Yeah, I'll be going to those 2 places, and I might actually in fact work out at the gym after, maybe before or after the trial, they call it. Yeah, so I'll be doing that and just see how it goes. I don't think I'll have a problem with the job whatsoever, because I like the environment. It's definitely pleasant, it's all right. And I think with the person I've spoken to, the manager, I think I'll be able to get on pretty easily with that person. And with a potential colleague of mine, it seemed like I'd be able to get on with that person too. And I haven't been treated in a way in which I sense disrespect by anyone, customer or potential colleague. So I think I'll do just fine. But just because I haven't sensed that now doesn't mean I won't. But for now, I'm thinking I will be fine. I do understand that things could change. Okay, I just wanted to check to make sure it's still filming. So yeah, I'm gonna go there on the 4th of August. I'm just gonna see what it's like, and probably give an update and make sure that it's all. Or just give an update, seeing explaining what happened, and if they don't want to take me on board, or if I don't want to go, then, or if I don't want to work, then so be it. I would be working at a significantly different time. No, I would be going there at a significantly different time to when I'd be working, but I have been made aware that I shouldn't have to worry for my health and safety. It's something that I'm thinking about, especially seeing as I'm currently becoming streetwise and know what the area is like in terms of health and safety. I haven't felt unsafe going there, but it's definitely something that I'm taking into account, especially with the timing that I'd be having the sessions. For the channel, this means that I find it fairly easy. It'd be basically like the same way I'm living life now, where I wouldn't be working throughout the morning or the afternoon, but and in that sense, it'd be, my way of life would be the same, but it would just mean that I would be going out at times that could be potentially more unsafe than before. And to further prepare for that, I've got public transport that I'd be taking in the evening, so I have a clearer understanding of what it's like in the evening, because I'm not going to be living there only during the daytime. Of course, I'd be living there both day and night, and to prepare for that, I would want to be there in the dark. But because of timing and the fact that it's summer, and when I'd be taking the public transport back home, I think I'd just about be able to see what it'd be like during the evening time. That's the best I've got at the moment. I think that's the best I can do without booking a hotel there. It doesn't seem like my dad in particular takes the idea of that seriously enough, but hey, there's not anything I can do about that. And I say that because I've said that to him so many times that I want to go there during the dark, and I want us to go there during the dark. He said, oh yeah, something like we can do that, or we will do that, or something. I don't want to say I don't want to say like I remember what he said word for word, because I don't want to say he said he will do that and then just make myself feel angry over that when in reality he didn't. And I was just, my memory was just being faulty and playing up on me, playing games on me. Or maybe me playing games on myself, because that's what I decided to remember, due to just feeling angry from the past and all the injustices I think I've experienced with him, and with that person being my parent. Anyway, very basically, I'm doing what I think is necessary, even though family's not coming with me to do that. That's fine. I'll do what I think is necessary to look out for my health and safety. So for the channel, again, just to repeat, this means that because I'd be going there, I'd also be filming here and there in the two calisthenics parks that I'm interested in going to, or maybe actually 3, because there's one I've seen and that I have done my research to find before, but one that I forgot about. So I think I might actually be filming in 3 different calisthenics parks. And that would be 4 places that are relatively nearby that I'd be able to go to if I wanted. So that I do like that a lot. Definitely, there are definitely a lot more resources out there that are nearby where I'll be living, where I'll soon be living, relative to where I'm currently at, where I'm currently living. So I think for someone like me that knows what they want, I think me moving to this place where I'm moving to would definitely make it easier for me to achieve or to do what I want to do on a daily basis. I can say achieve my goals, but I was putting a stigma on saying that by calling it an inauthentic idea. Yes, I've heard many people say that, but what's wrong with saying that you have goals you want to achieve? There's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, is there anything else I want to say? I think I've said it before, but I'm making this video and I'm purposely uploading it during September time-ish, maybe early to mid-September. The transition from early to mid-September, maybe, I don't know, maybe the 15th, I'm not sure, I really don't know, but around about that time, because by then I probably would have been working at that place for a couple to a few weeks. So cheers to finding out eventually whether I actually have got that job and I'm experiencing the benefits of having more money come in, even though it would be slightly below minimum wage I'll be getting. It would be, but it'd be more than before. And because of how much would be coming in, and it's relative to other people, what they've got going on, it's a relatively small amount, especially for how long I'll be working. I think I find it easy to learn how to deal with that, and then from there I could then learn how to use that money to invest on a regular basis. I will be making it easier for myself to invest in myself with that money though, which I've definitely thought about. But anyway, I think I'll leave it at that. Cheers to seeing if I like the place, if on the premise I've got the job. Cheers to seeing if I've made more friends by this time, which I say I probably wouldn't have, but I'd just be on friendly terms with more people, because I think by that time, after moving in after a few weeks, I think that's just too quick to be calling people, this person and that person, my friend. But in terms of what I define as a friend, but I'm okay with that. So yeah, cheers to just progressing in my way of life, and cheers to still being able to do what I want to do outside of the job, and cheers to not just existing to work for someone else. Cheers to that, and cheers to efficiently doing not just the work, but work-related tasks such as preparing for work and also winding down from work, preparing for that too, because work isn't just about doing what you'd have to do on the shift. It's about how you prepare for that shift, and how you would wind down from that shift, and how you'd use that as a part of your life, if you'd use that as no more than just a part of your life, or just make it your entire life. It does matter, in my opinion, when people would do their shifts, and I think it'd be very difficult for it to get in the way, especially with how long I'd be working and when I'd be working at this place, to get in the way of doing what I want to do outside of the gym. That would still be a way larger part of my life, as far as I'm aware, and as I'm predicting, than just doing that job would be, which is exactly how I want it. And then from there, I can keep that same balance percentage-wise of how long I'll be doing things that's outside of the job versus how long I'll be doing things that's within that work, and within being money motivated, or just doing a job and working for someone else, which definitely in this stage of my life I'm okay with, because I'm wanting to gain the experience to then eventually be able to sell books based on what I've experienced, true stories, unique stories which no one else would be able to sell, and just allow myself to live, because I would be very much, I think I've been thinking about it. Okay, yeah, it's fine. I've been thinking about it today. I think this is a very serious topic, and I've gathered some more insight, and I think without knowing how to properly put into words, have been in quite a depressive state at the idea of my mortality, knowing that one day I'm going to die and that there's nothing I could do about it, and trying to simulate what the state of death would be like, in which I'd very consciously be just within darkness and for an eternity, because I'm dead. And I'd like to no longer be in that state. I'd like to I'd like to conquer that state of worry. But if there's one major thing I've learned in my life at this point, the 21 years of age going on 22, is this: it seems like in order for me to really grow and develop and become what I might think of as better than before, and or what other people might think is better than before, you might find you have to get into a worse state beforehand in preparation for that, because you then have the stimulus to be able to further recover and get stronger than you once were before that stimulus, chaotic event, or whatever you'd want to call it. Yeah. However, that's it. I'm done. Cheers to seeing how my way of life changes, and cheers to just progressing my way of life, even if it's not through that job, with money and just health. Peace. I definitely won't need to progress on taking care of my physical health with a gym though. I could just do that with my body weight, in or out of calisthenics parks, even at home. But I'm done now. Peace.